The Glavan Ford Locker Room Show takes us inside of Clay Center Tiger football once again as we're joined by two of our seniors. Jace Weller, Owen Craig join us, and coming off a big win against Chapman, getting set for a big matchup against the Rock Creek Mustangs. Guys, I'll let you first off tell our viewers and listeners who your parents are.
I'm Jace Weller. My parents are Matt and Nicole Weller.
I'm Owen Craig, and my parents are Brent and Erica Craig.
Jace, I'm going to start with you. The decision to come out for football this year. I'm sure you've been asked by a lot of people, but I'm going to ask you once again, what inspired you to decide to take up football your senior year?
Obviously, these guys have had amazing seasons the past couple years before this one, and it was just something that sounded fun. And I had Cole in my ear along with all the other guys wanting me to come out and play, so it just sounded like a fun decision. And I'm a little bigger than I was my freshman year, not 5'9", 120 anymore, so it's been fun.
How was the first Saturday morning after the first game? You were active in that game. You were hit a bunch. You were running up and down the field. Did Saturday morning feel different than it had felt in a long, long time?
Yeah, a little more physical than basketball and track for sure, but it made it worth it because we got a big win against Abilene. It makes it better when you're with all the guys too. So.
Owen, I'll let you speak a little bit to the last couple of weeks leading up to Chapman. Non-league, non-district, it affects nothing that you guys have as far as a goal except to go undefeated. But what do games like that against Southeast Saline and Lewisburg give you going forward? Do you feel like it makes you more battle-tested and ready for what's to come?
Yeah, for sure. Those games get us ready for like league games and district games coming up, and those games really don't mean anything. They were just there to make us better and more physical, so learn how to play more physical football now. So.
Yeah, well, they were great high school games too.
Yeah.
I mean, they were close, and I think everybody in the state had an eye on it. You get Chapman this past week. I'll let both of you give a comment on the halftime locker room conversation, because the first half I know was kind of ugly.
Yeah.
And the second half, 21-0 third quarter. So evidently the conversation had some bearing on the game, Owen?
Yeah, for sure. When we came to the locker room, honestly, me and Jace, we gave a pep talk to our guys, and we just told me to go out and play as a team and just play football. We know how to play football, and just go play football, have fun. And Coach gave us some words of wisdom, so go out and we went out third quarter and had some fun and played.
Jace, you guys got the lead before halftime. How big was that just to kind of ride some momentum into the second half, or did it have any impact?
Obviously, it's good to be up going into half. It makes the locker room a little bit lighter, which was already it was a pretty unfriendly talk, but we needed it, and really got us back and go in the second half. But we knew we got to receive the ball the second half, so just getting up and getting to go out and pile on some more to start the third quarter was big.
Oh, and real quickly, talk about the wide receiving core. I know you're involved in the run game and the receiving game as well, but right now I don't know who a defense would try to stop. You two, you go up and down the line. Walker's had just an incredible year. You got speed, you got hands. Talk about the wide receiver crew just as a team, I guess.
Yeah, so we were very stacked this year on skill players, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun at practice with these guys. And like Jace is a weapon downfield. Walker's just got hands; he can bring in any ball. And Weston's just a physical dude. I know Gerton's been out last week, but he's been a big part of our team this year, and I love seeing all these guys play. And it's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, it is fun to watch. Trust me, from the booth especially. You guys get Rock Creek. First time it's an actual North Central Kansas League game, so this is part of what you guys like to check off as you move through the season. Common opponents, they look like they're putting similar numbers up, but what do you guys know about the Mustangs?
They're a very physical team up front. They got a lot of skill players. They had a running back get hurt, so we got to take advantage of that in the box and just go out and play hard.
Jace, I know in Chapman, I'll bring up the fact that you and Cole were inches from lighting that scoreboard up even more. I know it's frustrating, but it also has to let you guys know that it's there once you guys make it happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd also dropped a touchdown pass from Cole, so I mean, it goes both ways. But we've been working on it in practice, and hopefully we can get that fixed up and make some big-time plays this upcoming week.
You guys have had a great start to the season. I know we're 4 games into it already. It's hard to believe. Rock Creek's a big one, guys. Go get them this week, Friday night.
Thank you.
Jace Weller and Owen Craig on the Glavan Ford Locker Room Show.